And now Team USA a chance to regain the lead. 90 seconds to go in Gwangju in Group B. The winner here gets the #2 spot in the group. And Cupido is fouled.
And a heavy foul up on top.
He restarts quick and it's deflected in. Luca Cupido with a hat trick. And Team USA has the lead. And just 30 seconds left now. Fatal somehow made that catch, kept it dry and scored. Younger cross court. Howden. They work it back to Younger and he ties it at 11. Aaron Younger with his second. And Australia refuses to go away in Gwangju. And now Dobey resets toward the point to Bowen. At 2 meters, how about that save by Dennerly denying Halleck? Gilchrist fires and scores. A hat trick for Kaylee Gilchrist. Welcome back to the World Championships. Another look at the 3rd goal for the 27-year-old in her return here in Gwangju. NBC Sports welcomes you to the FINA World Water Polo Championships, presented by the Olympic Channel, home of Team USA. Nestled in the southwestern part of the Korean Peninsula, Gwangju is the host to the largest ever World Championships. And today we welcome you to the final day of men's group play with Team USA going head-to-head with Australia. Alongside Julie Swale, 2000 silver medalist Jack Benjamin on hand. A matchup of importance in Group B, with the winner here having a date with Greece in the crossover stage. The loser to take on Montenegro. Croatia has already booked their spot into the quarterfinal round in those important 3 days of rest. Well, for USA so far, a little bit of an up and down start, and they really need Johnny Hooper to get going here today. The 22-year-old Julie has to be special.
Hooper is a key threat for the USA team. He's got a very powerful shot, and when he is on, it really boosts the team offense.
And for Australia, Aaron Younger is really the one that steers the ship. 27-year-old captain, 4 goals so far in the championship. And now Australia on the counterattack with Aiden Roach. 2-time Olympian brings it into the front court.
You see at the top of the screen, there's USA players waiting on the sideline, waiting for the next counterattack to substitute in.
A lot of tired bodies out there with how physical this game has been. There's a shot blocked in front off the hands of Edwards, taken by Wolf.
That was Aaron Younger who took that shot. He was attempting to skip it, but he actually ended up shooting it right in front of the center forward for his team, Joe Kays.
A furious pace right now to begin this 3rd quarter. Here's Hooper lobbing it at 2 meters.
Great move by Luca Cupido. Hooper passed that ball in. It would have been an easier move for him to turn to his right, but instead he turned all the way around. That earned an exclusion. So Team USA is on the power play.
Goes on Blake Edwards. Dobey searching for somebody, and the shot from Ramirez was stopped by Dennerly. He's made a couple of key saves in the 3rd.
And Dobey with a great read there. So he's one of the key shooters, but he finds Chancellor Ramirez right in front of the goal. The post is the key place to shoot on the power play. It's the easiest place to score from.
And the cap came off Ramirez.
There's going to be a brief intermission. Anytime there's a natural stopping point, the referees will stop the game if a player has lost their cap. The ball comes out. The cap is really the only form of protection that these players have, and the ear guards protect their ears from getting hit and potentially damaging the eardrum.
Shot from Cupido was tipped over the bar by Dennerly. Still another second on the 6-on-5 as Irving gives it up, and now back to even strength for Australia. And right on cue, Halleck was fouled. It was an ordinary. Late clock again, battling. Cupido denied by Dennerly.
That's a long period of defense for Australia to be playing. All of these shots have gone out of bounds off the goalie. So the ball goes back to USA on offense.
A championship high 14 saves for Dennerly here today. Dobey for Hooper. And Ramirez fouls. Hooper again. And he scores! Has not been easy to beat Joel Dennerly in this third quarter. But Johnny Hooper does just that with his second goal to put the U.S. in front by 2.
And that's Hooper's spot. He loves sliding into the pocket there. That near side skip shot actually beats the field player that's immediately in front of him, right underneath the arm. That's the best, that's the easiest place to beat the defender. It's hard for them to bring their arm down that quickly, especially with the quick release of Johnny Hooper.
Took us nearly 4 minutes to get our first goal of the third. And the 4-time All-American from Cal provides it. We've discussed it about Hooper, Julie, not just his shooting and his scoring ability, but the intensity that he plays with is really impressive, especially for a guy this young, only 22 years of age.
Right, we saw some great intensity in the game against Croatia between Maxwell Irving and Johnny Hooper. And the timeout was called before that ball was passed out of bounds. So Team USA will get possession when they come back in.
Coming up, it's more action in the FINA World Men's Water Polo Championships. At 11 a.m. Eastern, it's Croatia, Kazakhstan, followed by Serbia and Greece. And later, women's crossover action begins with the Netherlands versus Canada. Then tomorrow, more crossover games. New Zealand, Hungary at 9:30 a.m., followed by Greece, China, and Kazakhstan, Australia, all times Eastern. And stay tuned to the Olympic Channel for continuing coverage of all the FINA World Championships. So Misvanovic in Australia calling timeout. What's the key for them to try to restore a little momentum on the offensive end?
Well, it looks like they stacked the strong side. So Joe Keys is on the post.
And it's effective immediately as Richard Campbell puts one in to bring them back within 1.
The USA defense really sat back. They allowed that ball to be passed. Alex Bowen had his hand up. It looked like he even maybe got a piece of it. I think they were anticipating they were going to bring the ball back over to that strong side and look into the post at Kays.
Campbell, 31-year-olds. Second oldest on this roster, made his debut in 2006, a 3-time Olympian with more than 250 caps in his international career.
There's an offensive call at 2 meters. That was called for grabbing.
So Australia a chance to tie. If you're just joining us, Australia has not led in this game. The U.S. led by a goal at the half at 7-6. A goal for either side in the third, and a takeaway stolen by Vavic. On the counterattack, Team USA. Ober. Back for Vavic.
There's an exclusion there. They've actually got a 3-on-2. Vavic has got to keep, there will be a timeout called.
Yeah, it was called on Reese Howden, and Team USA will take time. Up 1, late stages of the third in Guangzhou.